It's Halloween with Frank Wood. You look kind of scary that way.
It's funny though. I work with people like the New York Dolls and Patti Smith, the Grateful Dead for 15 years. I did the show at Shea Stadium with the Who and the Clash.
I didn't know that.
Wow. I worked with a lot of Santana, the Allman Brothers, the Rolling Stones.
Wow.
I've also did security with the Rolling Stones for when Ronnie Wood had his art show in the Village a couple years, about 15 years ago. My time's fly when you're getting high. Yeah, so there's a lot of shows. Working security with Johnny Thunders and Wayne Kramer when he had Gang War, which was really wild. But Johnny was such a pain in the ass. I mean, one time I get a call from my friend. He goes, "Listen, I got you a gig for this Friday night." I said, "Really? Doing what?" He goes, "Security for Johnny Thunders." I was like, "Ah, man." He goes, "It's $500. I said, "Oh, okay. $500, I can take that." So I sat there, I had to pick up Johnny. At the time I was driving a 1962 Cadillac hearse. So I pick up Johnny on the Lower East Side, and I had to drive him out to this place out in Brooklyn on Quentin Road in East 35th Street. I forget what it was called. But, so the whole ride out there, Johnny's already whacked when I pick him up. I think I picked him up outside of the projects or something. He's already whacked out of his brain. And the whole ride out there, he's like, "You know who I am? You should be honored that I'm in your car. I'm a f***ing rock and roll star." And I'm like looking at him like, "You f***ing idiot. I f***ing work security with the band, you f***ing I know who you are. I knew you when you wore a dress. Busted my f***ing balls." You know what I mean? So the whole ride out there, I mean, it's like a 40-minute ride out there and driving me nuts, right? So comes time for the set. I mean, he might have been whacked, but let me tell you something about Johnny. Was no matter what, he could be as whacked out as he wanted, but once he got on stage, that was 90 minutes of balls to the wall, rock and roll, right? So we sit there, he gets up there and he starts wailing, he's going through the songs and in the middle of his set he used to do the song, "Do You Love Me?" "Do you love me? Ah, do you," right? And at the point where he goes, "Ow, watch me now," he used to jump into the crowd.
Right.
So I had this guy working with me, a friend of mine, we knew the routine, we'd done it many times before. So he starts coming to the front when he hears the song go on, right? And as he gets up to that part, he's up in the front of the stage with me, and I look at him and I go, and he's like, "Huh?" And I was like, and I took 2 steps back. So he looked at me like, when Johnny went to jump, we let him hit the floor, right? So I go pick him up, I lift him up, I whisper in his ear, "Quit f***ing with me, asshole, I'm your security," right? So that's a long time ago, the statute of limitations is over.
I get shyer on camera.
Whether ye be he or no, or some enchanted trifle to abuse me, as late I have been I not know, but your pulse beats as of flesh and blood, and since I saw you, the affliction of my mind amends.